This AI website looks like it was built 15 years ago, but today I'm going to clean this up into a professional medical website using Wordpress and Elementor Builder. If you want simple tutorials like this that actually make your website look professional, just hit the subscribe button. So the problem here is it's a small combination of mistakes, right? The colors are too loud, there is no spacing, no consistency in this design. Everything is really crumpled. The texts are too long and really hard to read. And there is no clear structure in this website. So let's fix it step by step. Here is our WordPress dashboard. This is WordPress. If you don't know how to get to this panel, I have a video on this starting from the scratch. So we are not going to start from the scratch today. I'm going to go ahead and install our theme. So go to Appearance, click on Themes, and Add Theme. Click on Add Theme here. We are going to add Astra theme. Yeah, Astra theme is pretty straightforward and it's a very popular theme. So just search for Astra theme and install, and also activate after installing. Real quick, after installing our theme, we are going to go to plugins and add Elementor Builder. Go to add plugins, search for Elementor, install Elementor and activate it. Let's take a view of our website. You can click on this panel to view site. You can also click and open on a new tab. Let's view our site. So this is our blank website, and you can see Astra theme is what we are using. Let's go to the pages panel. Let's add a page. Let's add a home page here and click on publish. After clicking publish, you click on edit with Elementor and it's going to load the Elementor builder here. So we are going to build the pro way. So let's go back to our website and let's sample something from here. Okay, some things from here. Let's go ahead and sample the color. I think this is a good color for medical tone. Let's sample the color. Okay, I'm using a color picker plugin. Actually, it's an extension, so you can install your extension like this and use it to sample color from any website on Chrome. Okay, so with Elementor, we don't like this thing here, so we can click on page settings and we are going to hide page title. Click on publish and we are good to go. Let's go ahead and site settings. When you go to site settings, you'll be able to set up your global colors. I don't want to be editing colors all the time, so let's go ahead and paste our global colors here. So our primary color is going to be this blue here. So let's edit our primary color here. So with designing websites, you just need two colors, right? Primary color and an accent color. Okay, so this is a good complementary for the blue, so I'm going to pick this yellow here, and the rest you are going to mix with shades of black and white. Okay, so let's edit this section here, our accent color. Okay, and let's sample from our primary color. Okay, always when you are choosing colors, make sure you sample from your color scheme. So with the text color, we are going to sample this here, not too black, but a little bit like that. You see, yeah, but I want to stay on the hue. Okay, so let's go and get this color very well. Let me go down small. Okay, this is fine. And also we are going to sample our white from this side. Okay. Okay, this is it. I think this color is fine. And we actually need black and white as well. So let's go pure black and pure white. Yeah. Okay, and save changes. Save changes, and we are also going to work on our typography. So this is professional build, straightforward. I don't know, let's go and inspect the font here. I'm using everything from here, so I'm going to sample what I'm going to use from here. So when you right click on your page, you click on inspect, and this is the dev tool. Every browser has it. Okay, so let's click on this here to select an element or to inspect an element, and you can see the font style is here, the font size 36 pixels, and with this one you can see the font style. So from the dev tool you can inspect every other element. You can see the fonts used here, you can see the font sizes as well. I mean, you can see the paragraphs, the text, every element. You can inspect their properties from the dev tool. I'm going to go ahead and also work on my global fonts so that I get one font style systems. Okay, I'm going to use Sora. That is the font I'm going to use for, let's say, my headings, all my headings, special text, and I'm going to use Inter for my paragraphs. And we are going to make it bold. It's already semi-bold, so let's put it on bold. And our secondary font, right, we are going to use Inter for the secondary font. And it's on normal. Let's click on this page. Okay, so this is our text font, Inter, right? So we are going to put every other font on Sora. Okay, so we're going to change our secondary font and give it Sora. Only our text should be Inter. Okay, that is what we are going to do. And I'm going to click on save changes. Okay, when you click on save changes, you can go ahead and edit your typography. Okay, so all these things are very important. You need to do it to have a smooth, design experience. Yeah, so you can go on and edit your page settings, right? So you can go on and edit this, but you know the drill, right? So we're not going to waste much time. Let's go ahead and into the designing. If you want to know more about how to do this, I have a video in a link, in the description. Kindly check it out. So we are going to change the background white. Okay, we are going to use white, and we are going to clean up the whole section, the structure. We are going to remove the neon green and purple and all these colors from this website. We're also going to break the text into sections. We are going to add headings. We're going to reduce the text sizes and make sure everything is in order. So we are going to go to our home page, click on edit. With Elementor, we are going to land on our home page. Let's go ahead and build this section by section. We are going to add a flex box, and we are going to select the structure, which is a direction of column, and we are going to change the minimum height to view height. Okay, and we are going to push it to 100, so 100% view height, and we are going to give it 0 padding, 0 margins. And what we are going to do is give it a background type. So we are going to choose a classic background, and we are going to add an image to the container. So let's pick this image here and add it. And in the image settings, we are going to put it on no repeat, display cover for it to be in the center. And yeah, we are going to leave it like that. And we are going to the background, add a classic background. Let's add a fill. Okay, and I think this is fine. Let's lower it a little bit. Okay, so we are going to put a text here just so the text is readable. That's why we are adding a fill. So you click on add element, you're going to add a title. Okay, and let's make it an h1 title. And with the container, to be able to style the title well, we're going to make it justify center and also align center, align item center. And we are going to copy this text here for our h1. Okay, and we are going to change the font color to white, and we are going to change the width. I'm going to use a custom width. I'm going to go with, okay, this is fine, 60 thereabout, and align the text to center. And you can see this is what we have. And we are going to add a subtitle. Okay, so with a subtitle, we're going to add an element again and add a text editor just below the hero or the h1. And we're also going to change the width for it, give it a custom width. Okay, 60, 70 is fine. And let's give it align text center. Let's change the color. So the reason we did the globals is to get this, you know, same colors. You don't have to be doing color pickers and everything all the time. You just have to go to the global, select a global variable that you've already set already, and you choose the color for it. So let's change the content of the subtitle. Okay, this is great. And let's go ahead and add a basic, or let's add a CTA, because CTA is very important. CTA, a call to action, is going to be a button. So I'm going to drag the button and place it just below, yeah, just below this text, right? And I'm going to change the message to book appointment. Yeah, book an appointment. And let's go ahead and change the text color. Okay, text color, right? We want to change the text color to this blue. Okay, dark blue here. So this is our hero section, beautifully transformed. So this was before, right? And this is after, clean. Okay, and we are going to go ahead and build our next session. You know, in my previous video, I told you I was going to show you how to import a template, right? So let's click on this. And also, mind you, I'm going to give you this template for free in the Telegram channel. The link is in the description below. Just check it out. Okay, we are going to find templates and click on this section to upload a template. Okay, so I'm going to find my template. It's here. Let's see. So after you upload your templates, you just click on continue, enable and import, and it's going to import your design. Okay, so this is the template here, and you're going to click on insert. It's an about section template. So this template has a little text over here, welcome. It has a heading which says Dr. Smith Medical Hospital. So that is what is here, Dr. Smith Medical Hospital. So you can edit this section, write whatever you want here. And with this template, you can just go in and change the images. Just go in, click on this image, choose another image, and you can upload a file. You know how to upload files, and you can also choose an existing image. Yeah, you can choose an existing image. So make sure with image selections, all your images have the same size. Okay, that is very important to prevent this. Okay, to prevent this, you need to make sure all your images are all the same size. Especially if you are using it for situations like cards. Okay, so let me use one image, and later we can resize it and drop other images. So this is how we are going to go about with a card, and this section is going to be view all services. So this page will be linking to a services page. So let's change the text color here and use this black. And you click on publish. So you can preview your page. And yeah, this is our beautiful page, right? This is where we started from. And mind you, also don't forget to edit your pages. Always edit your pages in a mobile version. So you can click on mobile version and adjust your size. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 32 with the font for my H1. Yeah, and always make sure you adjust everything. And you see, this is a template, it's already predefined, right? So if it's not, just go ahead and change, make sure it looks responsible. Mobile designing, that is how to go professional with this. All right, to this session we are going to add a form. Okay, let's say a booking form, contact form. We're going to add a form basically to our website, and the form we're going to use is WPForms. So go to your plugins, add plugins, and search for WPForms. Okay, so when you search for it, you can see it's a very popular form. Yes, this is WPForm. So you can see 6 million plus active installations. Click on install and activate. So when you are done installing, you launch your WPForms. We are going to add a form, so we are going to use a blank form. You can also pick from templates, simple form, straightforward for you, but let's learn how to build it. So we are using a blank form. In the fields, we are going to do a simple form, so standard fields, that's what we're going to use because we're using a free version. And we're going to add a single line. So single line could be a name, so we are going to edit the product name and we are going to make it full name. And we are going to add another text field. Actually, this text field should be an email, so we are going to make it an email. If you are designing, just select email and place an email text field there. And you can change the text or the title, right? You can change the name you want. And now we are going to put a paragraph of text and we are going to change the message. Okay, we are going to ask a user to send a message. So this is our straight simple form that we've built. You're going to click on save, and there are two ways of embedding this form, and we have widgets forms. Okay, so when you go to your Elementor, you can find widget forms and you can import WP widget and choose the form. Okay, and another way is to copy the shortcode. So this shortcode that I'm going to copy is what we are going to use to embed the form. So we are going to navigate to our home page and we are going to click on edit with Elementor. First of all, we are going to add an element. Okay, let's add an element, a container, right? Let's add another more. Let's duplicate this one. So we are going to create a contact session, and with the duplicate we are going to change the items, the direction to horizontal. So let's go ahead and embed our form, and let's go and add an element. So when you go to the element section, you search for WP, and you can see the first method is here, WPForms. You can just drag and drop it and select the form that you designed, but we are not going to use this method. We already copied the shortcode, so that is what we are going to do. We are going to actually search for shortcode. Okay, shortcode, and embed the shortcode that we copied from WPForms. Okay, so we're going to embed the form here, and on top of the form we can put headline here. So let's go and do some copywriting from ChatGPT and paste it here. And let's decide what we put in this container. Right, let's decide. So we can add a text here, like a paragraph and an image, right? Yeah, in this container, and do it align them. Yeah, it's already aligned, or we just have to make sure it's in the container properly. Okay, you can do this, or you can just put your contact forms, contact details there. All works. Okay, let's just get one image and put it inside. This is great. And let's align this to the center. Okay, and let's go to styles and style this. Okay, let's round the corners, and you can go extra by giving it a drop shadow and lower the opacity subtle. Click on publish. Let's preview the work here. So we've not worked on our title yet, our nav, but we got things going, and this is our newly designed homepage. We started from this. Okay, we started from this, and yeah, this is where we are now. If this is helping you, just click a like this video, subscribe, turn on the notification, and let me know you like more of this content, and I'm going to deliver. So as I mentioned earlier, we've not worked on our menus. So let's go to menus, our navigation. Let's go and work on our menus. So you go to appearance, you click on menus, and let's see, we are going to create menu. There's no menu here, so we are going to create menu. You give it a name, main menu. Most of the time that is it, and we are going to create our menu. Okay, so this is homepage. We are going to add our homepage to the menu. Okay, this is our homepage. Because we don't have more pages, we cannot add any pages to the menu. So let's go ahead and save this. Okay, and let's go to pages. Let's go and create pages. add pages. Okay, and let's go to our design. Let's see the pages. We have our services, about, and contact page. So one thing I do is when I copy from a website, I don't want it to pick the style, so I paste it on a tab like this, a new tab, and just copy it again. So let's publish this page, and let's find the next page. Okay, let's publish it. Published. So let's go back, create a new page, and publish it as well, so that we can also add it to the menu. Let's click on publish, and let's come here, contact page. Let's make sure this page is published. Let's add a new page and publish. Okay, so now let's go back to our menus, and now we have about page, we have services page, we have contact page. Okay, and let's add it to the menu and click on save. Let's delete this sample page. We don't need the sample page. Now let's go back to our menu, or let's visit our home page. So to set your home page, you have to go to the settings, go to reading, and you set your reading settings to static page. Okay, static page, and your home page, you select your home page, and this one you can leave it, and you just click on save. So when you do this, it's going to change and make your new design your home page. And let's click on visit page again, and as you can see, now our home page is here, and it is not arranged well at all, but you can see it has been added to our menus. It has been added to our menus. So let's go to menus, let's go to appearance, menus, and definitely you can rearrange it properly. Yeah, so far so good. Today we've learned a lot. We've learned how to import templates, we've fixed our navigation, we fixed our hero section, we fixed our layout as well. Looking at this, the layout was very bad, it doesn't convert at all, and we dynamically change it to a high converting web page. You can see there's a button here, call to action, telling you to what? View all services. There's a button here also telling you to submit a form, and also a button here telling you to book appointment. So if you are designing, pay attention to these things, direct the visitor on what to do. Don't give the visitor too many options, else they will be overwhelmed, they wouldn't know what to choose. If this video is helpful, please like and subscribe.